Welcome back. Imagine your code could think for a second. What if it could check something and make a choice? Well, today we are giving it that superpower. Welcome to conditional statements. First, let's see what a conditional statement is. A condition is just a yes-no question. If it's true, something happens. If it's false, something else or nothing happens. So, for example, if it's raining, take an umbrella. If my battery is low, charge the phone. If pizza is available, eat pizza. Code isn't that different. The if statement runs code only when a condition is true. For example, let age equals 20. If age greater than or equal to 18, console.log, you can vote. If the condition is true, run this block. If here is the decision maker. Between parentheses, age greater than or equal to 18, that's a question. And then between curly brackets, we are showing what to do if the answer is yes. But what if the condition is false or the answer is no? Simply add else. For example, let is raining equals false. If it's raining, console.log, take an umbrella. Else, console.log, enjoy the weather. Think of else as, if not that, then do this instead. Now, what if we have multiple choices or conditions? For example, let score equals 85. If score greater than or equal to 90, console.log, A grade. Else if score greater than or equal to 80, console.log, B grade. Else, console.log, keep practicing. What does this code mean? Well, here we set score as 85. This code is check the value of score. If score is greater than or equal to 90, it will print A grade. Well, let's check. Score is greater than or equal to 90? No, it's less, so it won't show this message to the console. Next, it will check. Else if score greater than or equal to 80. Is it true? Yeah, it's true. So it will show B grade in the console. What if we change the score value? Let's say we set score to 95. Well, now it will check if score greater than or equal to 90. Yeah. So it will show A grade to the console. What if we change it to something like let score equals 45? Well, it will check first if it's greater than or equal to 90. No, this condition is false. Then it'll check. Score is greater than or equal to 80. Again, that's false because it's less. It will do the fallback. Console.log, keep practicing. So it will show keep practicing to the console. This is great when you have more than one condition. But there is a cleaner way to do multi-choice, which is switch statement. When you have many options for the same variable, switch make your life easier. For example, let day equals 3. Switch day. Switch day here, that's what we are checking. Case 1, that's the first possible value. So here we are checking if day equals 1. Console.log, Monday. And break. What's break? Simply it's saying stop reading further cases. We found the answer. Then, case 2. Check if day equals 2. Console.log, Tuesday. And break. Case 3. Console.log, Wednesday. Break. But what if day doesn't equal any of these values? We add a fallback. Like we were using else with if statement, here we use default. Default console.log unknown day. Default here is a fallback if nothing matches. But when to use if and when to use a switch. There is a simple rule. We use if-else if we have comparisons, ranges, complex conditions. We use a switch only when checking one variable against many exact values. That's easy. Now let's see how to use nesting. For example, let logged_in equals true. Let isAdmin equals false. If logged_in, we open curly brackets, and then we will add another if statement inside the first if statement. If isAdmin, console.log welcome admin. Else, console.log welcome user. Else, console.log please log in first. You can nest conditions, but don't overdo it. It gets messy fast. Now it's project time. We will build a weather assistant that will tell you weather based on the temperature. If the temperature is hot, like 30 or more, it will tell you that it's hot outside. If the temperature is warm, 20 or more, it will tell you nice weather. If temperature is cold, less than 20, it will tell you to grab a jacket. But first let's ask, should we use if or switch? To answer this question, first thing we check is if it's comparison, range, or complex condition. If it's comparison, range, or complex condition, we should use if. If it's checking one variable against many exact value, we should use a switch. Here is the project. We see 30 or more. Then it's comparison, so we should use if. Let temp equals 25. If temp greater than 30, console.log it's hot outside. Else if temp greater than 20, console.log nice weather. Else, console.log grab a jacket. If we change the temp value, we can see different results. Here, temp equals 25. So try to guess which message will show in the console. Yeah, nice weather. You just learned how to make your code think. See you next. Thank you.